We thought for South by Southwest, what better behavior to study than drinking behavior? So we created a fun little app around drinking called 100Proof. And so when we start to look at a new behavior, what we want to do is try to understand how it'll impact your health and longevity. So we're kind of data geeks at heart. And so we analyzed about 500,000 patients worth of data and found some really interesting things. First of all, apparently not drinking is actually bad for your health and longevity. So cheers to all of you who are out here drinking tonight. And binge drinking also, not surprisingly, is bad for your health. And the more you binge drink, it kind of goes down in a hurry. But no matter how we looked at it, it was pretty interesting. Moderate drinking always won. We actually even found a study. These people followed 50 and 60-year-olds for about 20 years and found that people who didn't drink were more likely to die than moderate drinkers. So the question is, why does this occur? Well, we have no idea, but we did find some interesting things. And non-drinkers exercise a lot less than drinkers. And in fact, the more people drink, the more they actually exercise. So I'm not to say anything bad about non-drinkers, but the data would suggest that they're actually less fun and lazier. So the other thing that we thought about is drinking is obviously a social behavior. And we know that being social is good for your health. We found another study of about 300,000 people, and they found that being social had a greater impact on your longevity than just about anything else you could look at, except for smoking. We also looked at how Americans drink and how drinking changes over time, and we found that your grandpa is probably more fun to hang out with than you are. So Grandpa in his 80s is actually drinking twice as often as Jimmy in his 20s. He's drinking 12 times a month versus 6 times a month. But the good news is that Grandpa's getting smarter as he gets older and doesn't really binge drink anymore. So a big night out for Grandpa is 2 drinks, whereas Jimmy, when he's going out, is binge drinking and hitting 5 or 6 drinks in a night. So the definition of binge drinking is actually 5 drinks in a night. So what's the healthiest way to drink? Well, you got to listen to your grandpa. You should be drinking regularly, probably not every day, and when you do, 1 to 2 drinks is good. And remember, always drink with friends. So now we're going to show a little demo of our 100Proof app that was made by our unbelievable designer, Chris York. So apologies, we had a great soundtrack to the demo also. So anyway, what we would like to do now is for everyone to go to the app, 100proof.me/app, and fill out the quiz. This is what it looks like. Basically, we just ask you the number of drinks you had last night, or you can talk about tonight, that's fine. We instantly show you how you compare to national averages and also to the South by Southwest average. We took this earlier into the day. The average is about 3.5 now for South by Southwest, so things are getting more fun. Also, all drinks are not created equal, so we want to know what drinks you're drinking. And then again, we'll show you how South by Southwesters are drinking. And then in order to understand the impact on your health, we need to know a few simple things like your gender, your age, and also your weight. And you get to put in your weight with this awesome dial that was created by our great designer and engineer, David Anderson. And this is all in HTML5 and CSS. So you can see that my 5 drinks last night took 2 days and 11 hours off of my life. But not to fret, then we show you how you can reverse it. So all I have to do is 2 hours, 43 minutes of a walk of shame, or 4 hours, 45 minutes of yoga, or 33 minutes of running from the cops very fast. So if you see something that you like that's funny, we'd love you to share it out. And if you're interested, we'll take a much more serious approach to understanding your behaviors and health when we actually launch the 100+ app. So please give us your email and be the first one to know. You can also take a look at more data that we have in this infographic. And then also take a look at this real-time data visualization and infographic that we have from South by Southwest. And then at the end of this showcase, we'll come back and show you live data from how you guys here answered the quiz. So thank you very much. We're 100+.